one of the problems with the tripods that are out there are that for travel they tend to be light, which is great, but when they're really light, then they're a little bit flimsy. And I talked about that in a video, I guess 3 videos ago. And the tripod that the Osmo is on now is a Kingjoy. It's a great tripod, but it's a little bit light for photography. It's probably one of the lightest tripods I've ever come across. It's quite short, but you know, it's good enough for video. When I go on these trips, I like to take 2 tripods, so that causes problems because of weight. So I've been kind of looking for different tripods. Now there was the Hypey one, which I quite like. The thing I like about it the most is where it holds my cell phone. But there are some other things that I don't like about it, which I won't get into today. Now, over the years, I've been using FLM tripods for quite a few years now. And actually, a few people have said to me, oh, aren't you using the FLM tripods anymore? Well, I am. It's just that I like to try out different tripods, different gear every now and then, different cameras. And my conclusion is that the FLM tripods are still probably one of the better tripods out there, if not the best that I've used. So I was talking to Ari, who's the distributor of FLM in Canada and the US, I believe. And I was asked, I was talking about the travel tripods. And he mentioned that perhaps I should try out the CP22-S4II, which is this tripod here. I was intrigued by it because there are a number of things about it that I think would be quite good for the type of things that I do. So first of all, we'll talk really briefly about the ballhead. This is a new ballhead from FLM, and I haven't used it a lot, but so far I really like it. And I think the thing I like about it the most is that you only have to do half turn to lock it. Just a tiny little turn. It's no cranking. It's really good that way. And it seems solid. It's a well-made piece of kit. Same with the panning knob here. It's only like half a turn and it's locked solid. So far I really like that. Now in terms of the tripod, you may have noticed when I was hiking up, I had this strange walking stick. Well, that was one of the legs off this tripod. And you can get some accessories for this that I think some of you guys might be interested. So first of all of the legs come off. So you just undo the knob at the top here, and then you can unscrew each of the legs like so. And you can use this as a walking stick. So this is a handle that you can buy as an accessory, and there's 3 different points where you can attach it. You can either attach it that way, which is the way I had it, or you can attach it like that, so you can use it as a walking stick, or this way. Now I attached it this way, like so, and it makes for a pretty darn good walking stick. You may have noticed at the bottom here, this has an attachment like a ski pole, and I didn't bring them with me, but you can actually attach baskets to these. So great for backcountry skiing, also great for just in the snow. So there's 3 baskets, and each leg has that point on it. So great. And if you don't like these, you can put on just regular rubber feet, or you can put on the regular spikes. Another option, which is kind of cool, is say you're traveling somewhere and you're going to do a bit of backpacking, but you're also going to do some stuff out of the car. There are 3 extensions that I believe, I'm not quite sure how long they are. I think they're 10 inches or 8 inches. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I left them at home. But you could put those in your suitcase as well, and you can add those to the main leg here, so you can extend the height of your tripod, because like most of the other travel tripods, this is quite short, but it gives you the option to make it longer. The other thing I like about this is it only has 3 leg locks, whereas the Kingjoy and the Hypey have 4, so just more weight and more to go wrong with it. So far on this trip, it's been really great. Now, the only problem that I have, and that's nothing to do with the tripod, is that the tent that I'm currently using is, it doesn't have poles. It uses ski poles. So the problem that I have is that if I used these as my poles and say I just wanted to go for a day hike and leave my tent there, then obviously I can't do that. So I had to bring my ski poles with me. Now, if you were just on a through hike, say you were hiking from one location to another, then this would be an amazing option, because you can not only use the legs as trekking poles, but in a pinch you could use them for the poles for your tent, and also you have a tripod. So an excellent idea. I'm really quite liking this so far. Also, one other thing you can do if you do a lot of tabletop stuff and you need a really short tripod, then the extra little legs that you can buy with the accessory kit, you can use on the head here as well. So that's another option if you want to try that. But yeah, and it's the same quality as all the other FLM tripods, top quality stuff. Well made, well thought out. So I just thought I'd mention that, because it is quite different than just, your regular tripod. I mean, tripods are tripods. Really what it comes down to is weight and height, and whether it has a center column or not, and so on and so forth. But obviously the big problem for me is weight, but I also want something that's reasonably sturdy and reasonably high as well. So this hits the mark on at least 2 of those. The weight is not bad, and it's extremely sturdy, much sturdier than the Kingjoy one, that's for sure. And the Hypey one, because it has really great spikes. Anyway, I just thought I'd show that to you. I will leave a link down below to the product so you can have a look at it, and yeah, you should go check it out. If you do a lot of hiking and you're looking for an alternative, this might be the answer for you.